Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. Today is a Thrift Flip Christmas collaboration with my good friend Mary Beth at MB Gray Designs. So when you're done watching this video, go check out her video in our collaboration and check out her channel. She is so talented. She does DIY, Dollar Tree, she does thrift flips. She does crocheting. Oh my gosh, she's such a talented lady. We met on YouTube and we've been friends for a couple of years now, and I just love her videos. We did a collaboration last year with a few other talented ladies and it was so much fun, so we decided to do it again this year. So DIY number one is a box that I found at Goodwill. And I think it at one point had a train in it because it has snow and a train track in it. And I only paid a couple dollars for this because I love the bones of this project. That wood is just amazing. I knew I could paint this and use this for Christmas and all year round to decorate with. It's a great little stand or a shelf, and I just had to remove the train track and that glass, which was only on 3 sides. I think it might have broke the front of it because we only had 3 sides of glass. Luckily, it came apart super easy. I was able just to unscrew it, and once I got the top off, the glass came out, the train track came out, just as I envisioned, which is always a bonus when you have something in your head and it actually works. As you can see, all I had to do was remove the screws and pop that glass out, and then remove that train track from the base, and it was just tacked down. Thank goodness. Then I put it all back together and gave it a couple coats of Valspar white chalk paint. Did a little distressing, and for a few dollars I have a beautiful little display shelf that I can use all year round.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around.
Here's a little bonus extra. This wasn't a flip. That's hard to say. But you guys have seen my tier tray before. And I actually redid it, and I'm redoing it again because it's massive and huge, and I've never fully fell in love with it, so I thought, why not try? So I took it outside, and with a white spray paint, I spray painted the whole thing, just covered it in white spray paint, which actually I liked a lot better. I didn't even distress it. Yes, believe it or not, I did not take sandpaper to this. Originally, I thought after I painted it all white, I might come back in and sand down the wooden center, but I didn't. So here it is with some Halloween decor because when I did it, it was Halloween time. And I just thought it needed something else, doesn't it? It just needs a pop. So I took all the decor back off and took it and grabbed my black paint pen and went around the top of it on all 3 tiers, and look at that. That looks, I think, so much better, and I actually for the first time ever really like this tray, and I can't wait to decorate for Christmas. I know this isn't like a thrift flip, but I had done it. I wanted to share it with you in case you guys have a tier tray that you're maybe not in love with. Take a can of spray paint to it. So DIY number 2. And this is, I don't know. This is a decorative ball with dragonflies on it. And I thought, Snowball. Because that's where my mind goes. So using some baking soda and some chalk paint, I mixed together a concoction that was very thick, extremely thick, because I wanted this to cover. I wanted it to really look like a snowball. So once I got the mixture, see how thick that is? Like super, super thick. I did this in steps, and I just kept going around the snowball until I had it looking the thickness and the consistency and kind of hiding some of those dragonflies on it and just making it look like a snowball. So I had to like do one side first, let it dry, and then do the bottom. And I just kept adding it and kept patting it and giving it texture. And once I had it the way I wanted it, I came in with some white paint and went all over it. And then I also added some silver glitter to make it shine. And here it is, guys.
You can feel it in the air that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And
DIY number 3 is this metal snowman votive or tea light candle holder. It actually can be used both. There's a tea light in the back of this and a votive holder that he's holding like in his hand. And it was just too dark. I love rustic country, but I just think the details of this were kind of hidden just because it was all brown. So I thought, chalk paint, right? Because adding white chalk paint will bring out almost anything, bring it to life. So I went over this guy with a couple coats of Valspar chalk paint, covering everything, front, back, everything. And after I did that, I liked this a lot better. You could really see his cute little face, and it was just bringing out the details and just really cute. So once I had this all covered, and I think I did 2 coats, then I came back in and we're going to add some fine details to him to make him really pop. So I grabbed my black paint pen, I went around his hat and kind of colored it in, leaving some areas white so it would look like snow fell on his hat. And that, just doing that made this super cute. So then I was having so much fun, I just kept going and really transformed this guy. And I don't know, he was cute before, but I'd like him even better now. I took that paint pen, I went around the eyes and the mouth, just putting the paint pen in the holes to highlight it. Then I went around the scarf, and I'm going to be covering the scarf that goes around his neck, but the part of the scarf that comes down, I just used my paint pen and drew lines. And I'm going to be adding some buffalo check ribbon to the part that goes around his neck, and I'm also going to be adding some buffalo check ribbon to the gloves on his hands, just for different kind of texture and details and really make him pop. So I got this buffalo check ribbon, I think from Big Lots, and it's wired, so I cut the wires off and I just trimmed it down until I had a piece that would fit perfectly around his neck. And then I kind of cut like a circle piece and put it on his hands to make gloves, and then use sandpaper to sand it off on the edges to make it fit.
Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer.
With the little stars going down his belly, I took the paint pen and highlighted the edges of those as well. Then I came in with some sandpaper and I just gently sanded a little bit of his belly for distressing and to bring out the brown color just a little bit into the white of his belly.
Let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you.
I still had some mixture left that I used on the snowball, so I added that to the base in the front and the back to mimic thick snow. And I just put a layer of it down, then I took it and kind of patted it to give it texture. Then I took some silver glitter and added that to the bottom to make it sparkle.
It's white outside, and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes.
DIY number 4. I found this at Goodwill, and I've seen these before because this is actually sold at Dollar General, and it had a C on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I love rustic country Christmas, and I knew this would be the perfect little flip to make look rustic country. I wanted to keep the original rope tie, so I just kept maneuvering it till I had all the knots out and took it off. Then I came back in with some red and some brown wax. And I painted the wood red, and then I went over it with that brown antiquing wax to really make this look Christmassy but rustic country as well.
Decorated in town.
That looks so rustic country. So I wanted the C to pop just a little bit more, so I came in with some silver acrylic paint and went over the C to really bring it out a little bit more. Then I took a baby wipe and just kind of dabbed it so that the original silver underneath that was a little darker would show through and make it just look vintage. Then just freehanding it, I wrote Christmas without the C because the C is already there in black paint pen. Then I came in with a super, super fine paintbrush, and with that silver paint, I just highlighted the edges of each letter so that it would bring it out and pop.
A new life from the ground up. A beautiful wife, 2 kids, and a dog pup. Still sometimes I wonder if you're near or off yonder, though I couldn't tell you why. But wherever you are, near or off far, outside my door or in some airport bar, I still wish you the merriest Christmas. I hope it will be all that you dream. I have nothing but love for you. You can trust that to be true. Yeah, I wish you the merriest Christmas of all. Girl, I wish you the merriest Christmas. I hope it will be all that.
I reattached that beautiful rope handle exactly the way it was back on it, and I just think this screams rustic country Christmas, and I absolutely love this little tag sign. DIY number 5 is a basket, and I find baskets at Goodwill all the time, so I'm sure you'll be able to find a basket. I love the shape of this basket because it was oval but not like perfectly oval, and I thought adding a little bit of white chalk paint to it, not totally covering it. I wanted some of that basket to show through it, and I just love that look. I think it kind of looks like it snowed on the basket, so I thought it was real Christmassy. And you can just, baskets are great to decorate with because you can do anything with them. I had actually a wooden star that I had found at Goodwill years back. I've used them. I think I bought like 5 of them, and I've used them in other projects, but I thought this little wooden star would be so cute. And I used floral wire to attach it. And again, I always kind of like veer towards rustic country Christmas. And I think this little basket also falls in that category. And you can fill your basket with anything. I opted to put some bags in it as filler, and then I put some cinnamon scented pine cones, which just makes the house smell so good. And then I put a little Christmas floral in it as well. But these are just so versatile, and oh my gosh, like sky's the limit of what you can add in these little baskets. it needed just a little pop of color, so I used a little berry vine and wrapped it around the star, and that was it. Easy peasy.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be.
DIY number 6 is another basket idea, and this basket, I just fell in love with this basket. I love the details of it, and I thought if I spray painted this black, it would look so cute for Christmas. So I took it outside, spray painted it black, and look how gorgeous it is. So then I thought, adding some buffalo check red ribbon around the edges of it, right under the lip, would be perfect. Then I put my deer ribbon, my deer Christmas ribbon, and my Chuck ribbon together and made a bow for the handle of this basket. And like I said, you can decorate and fill your baskets with anything. This would be a really cute basket if you were bringing cookies to somebody for Christmas, or muffins, or this is just, I think it's a really cute gift basket for somebody, but also you can use it as your decor as well and fill it with whatever your little heart desires.
There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
I had this little nativity scene sign that I got from Dollar General last year, and it's so cute, and I've been dying to use it. So I thought that would be the perfect finish to the front of this basket, just hot gluing it to the front where my buffalo check ribbon kind of meets. I ran out of ribbon. So that also worked perfectly to hide that as well. So, but yeah, this just adds to it. I think it's so cute. And the little handles at the top that were holding that cord, I just used my black paint pen and colored them in so that they would blend in with the basket.
Tanning up for Santa.
DIY 7 through 10 is some Christmas signs, and I scored these little wooden boxes for $1 each. Oh my goodness, love them. And I've been holding on to them because I knew I wanted to make Christmas signs with them. At my local scrapbook store, I went crazy and bought a bunch of scrapbooking Christmas paper, and it's thicker cardstock, so beautiful. So I was just kind of skimming through it and seeing what I wanted to use as far as the signs, and so cute. So I decided on which ones I wanted by which ones fit. I also have canvases from Dollar Tree. So if it didn't quite fit in my box, I was going to make it work anyway. So I just went through and seen which ones I liked the most and pick 4 of those designs. Like I said, this scrapbooking cardstock is from my local little scrapbooking store, but it looks like this is Photo Play if you want to look it up. So I had some of these flat canvases that I got from Dollar Tree, and I thought that would be great to cut down and fit to size of my wooden boxes for the back of these. I wish I would have cut it just a little smaller. It Even though I measured and it fit perfectly, I didn't like how you could still kind of see it. And just, if you guys want to do it this way, just cut it down just a little smaller so it fits kind of like within the box, but not flush with the edges, if that makes sense. So I had 2 larger boxes, and I did this for both boxes. So I have 4 boxes. 2 are larger, 2 are smaller. I wanted all 4 of them painted differently, so I just grabbed red paint and white paint and some of my brown wax and painted all 4 boxes different. Some had hints of red, some were all red. Like I said, I wanted them all to be different as far as the painting, so I just had fun with it. So now it's time to assemble your signs. So I just cut out the design I wanted, and then I attached the canvas to the wood, and I attached the picture. Well, first I attached the canvas. There we go. Okay, so using hot glue, I just attached the canvas to the wood, and you'll see it's like flush with it. And that's where I said at the beginning, I wish I would have cut it just a little smaller. Not where it fit inside, but just barely glued to the edges of this. I just think that would have been better than being totally flush with the wood. After I had this kind of the way I wanted it, then I attached the scrapbook paper. And I didn't want it, this is kind of like a darker paper, so I wanted the white to dull down a little. So I used my distressing ink and went around the edges of it. And then I liked that look so much that I came back in, and after I had glued the scrapbook paper down, I added a little distressing ink to the paper as well. I think that adds like an old vintage look to it, makes it more rustic country. For this one, which is the second of the larger boxes, I went into my scrapbooking book and just picked out a design that I liked and put that down first, and then put that scrapbook cutout on top of it. So this book I got at Walmart, and it has so many cute wallpapers in it, and oh my gosh, this book I've done so many projects with this book. Like, it has gone so far. I think it was only $12 at Walmart. So I picked out the design I wanted, and like I said, this is just going to be the background so that you don't see the white canvas show through, because it's really bright, and I wanted these to look more rustic country Christmas. I think those are so cute. For the smaller ones, it was a lot easier because I didn't have to use the canvas, and I just cut the scrapbook paper to size. See, I got smarter this time and went just a little smaller than the box. Reinforced it on the outside as well with some hot glue, and so stinking cute. I mean, we all know how expensive signs can be. I love, like, the signs that are at Marshall's and TJ Maxx right now are adorable, but they have a hefty price tag. And I made all 4 of these signs. The wood signs cost me $1. The scrapbooking paper, I think, was $1 each. But I didn't even use the whole scrapbook paper. I just used part of it. So for like a couple dollars, I got 4 gorgeous rustic Christmas signs. So stinking cute. And see my little wood display shelf, or I don't know what to call it. I don't know. It's just so cute, and I can use it so many different ways. I'm so excited. That's what is so much fun about thrift flips. You can take something, repurpose it, reuse it, or just bring it back to life. And it's so much cheaper than going out and buying, decor at the store. I love it. So don't forget, once this video ends, head on over to Mary Beth's channel and check out her video. I will have that link to her video in the description box. You will fall in love with Mary Beth just like I did, because she's so stinking cute and she's so talented. So be sure to check out her channel. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know which one was your favorite in the comments. Let me know if you'll be doing one of these DIYs, and if you found any of the stuff at your local thrift stores. Have a blessed and wonderful week, guys. I love you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.